Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got the Silverado in here again. Been having a little trouble with the starter, and the starter locks up once in a while. So I decided it's probably time to put a new starter on. So that's what we're going to do today, is put a new starter on this 2012 Chevy Silverado. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. I'm going to remove this. You don't have to, you can get down in there, but I got an extra wire on there for the winch, so I'm just going to remove this. Okay, so it's just 10 millimeter. Just need to loosen it up. I'll remove my winch wire. Just set it down so it doesn't make contact. Put it down here. Okay, so next, I was under there and already looked at the starter, and they didn't give hardly any room for the wires, so you can't just... Normally what I would do was take the bolts out of the starter and drop it down and then get the wires off it, but there's no slack in it. So I'm going to have to... I don't know if I can come in through the wheel well or not, and just disconnect them, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay guys, so I decided to remove the wheel liner. There's only like, I don't know, I didn't count them, probably a dozen or so, just little push pins. That way you get a lot better access to it. Okay, so we'll see if we can get this little connector here off. Need to get a screwdriver maybe. Oh, there she goes. Get that. Now I want to get this here, I believe, is a 13. Okay, so with that cable off, might want to clean that up too. I'm going to take some sandpaper and clean that up. Now we're going to get under it to, there's two 13 millimeter bolts holding it up in there. Good chance it might come right up through the side here too, maybe. Yeah. There. So he's able to take that right out through the side here, so that's good. Okay guys, so here's our old starter and here's our new one. The difference is this thing here, I don't know if this is a heat shield or a heat sink, but we want to transfer it from the old starter to the new one. So you should be able to just pull it off. We want to put it on the new one. Okay, so we got that on. Okay, so next I got to go under the truck to get the bolts in it. Okay, I got one bolt started. Okay, I want to start it with the ratchet so I don't cross thread it. And I'll finish it off with the ratchet. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we get the starter back on. We're going to put our power cable back in. And I clean this up with some sandpaper. Now we gotta... the nut started. You just need to snug it up. You don't want to go too tight. Okay, another thing I did to give me more slack on the cable here was I removed it from here. So we'll put that back in. Okay, for that other connection, we'll put a little dab of dielectric grease in it. Okay, so we got that on. So now we just gotta put our wheel liner back in. Okay guys, so I got the wheel liner all back on. I got the fender flare back on. I struggled a little bit with that because the wheel liner's all warped. Anyway, now we just want to hook up the battery. I got my little connection for my winch. So the last thing to do is make sure it'll start. Okay guys, so there you go. We got the new starter on. Pretty simple job. You might even be able to do it all from underneath. I just found it easier to go through the wheel well. Anyway guys, hope this video helped somebody out, and we'll catch you in the next one.